turtle time. I got the eyeballs in this time. I remembered. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I was going to brush this, but I think we're going to do the bloom first. We better do that first. Okay, I've got that much in there and it's already cured. So I'm going to mix up just a little bit of resin. Should have done that first. And I think what I'm going to do, gosh, I got Sylvia's hair. Ugh. Doesn't matter what I do. Her hair is everywhere. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try for a possible double bloom. I'm going to do a small one in this layer and in one color. We're going to try one color in this layer, and then we're going to let that cure, and then we're going to come back and do another small one on top of that in another color. Like I said, this is just all experimental, so because I'm working towards a bigger goal here. So bear with me in this process. Trust me, I've never let you guys down before on my experiments. So give me a minute while I mix up a little bit of resin here for this layer. And I don't know. I think I'm going to go with blue and green in this versus the orange. So let me get some resin mixed up. Let me get my two colors and I'll be right back. Okay? Okay. Resin's mixed up. It's heating. I want to show you guys something. The girls have to go to Girl Scout camp next month, and it's called it's Harry Potter themed, and they have to make these what they call swaps. I think I've talked about this every year since I've had my channel, and each one of the girls, Haley, Riley, and their cousin Oakley, are all, they do the sorting hat, if you know anything about Harry Potter and everything. And so Oakley is in Slytherin, Riley is in Gryffindor, and Haley is in Ravenclaw. And so I've made their swaps every year, and so I was messing around with this mold that I have, and what did I do with that mold? It is a I thought I had it just right here. Well, anyway, it's a lion head. And so I made a lion yesterday, I think it was. Well, this is how it turned out. So what I did was I just put clear in that portion of it. And then I had bought these what are they called? They're called, I think they're called chameleon flakes, but they're not, they're not the powder flakes, they're the plastic. And so they shift colors. And I got them off of Temu, and they come in this huge bag, and so I had to break them down and put them in jars. But anyway, so if you look at it this way, it shifts from a pink to a purple, and then if you look at it this way, it's gold and red. And so anyway, so that's my idea for Gryffindor. Now I don't have a snake mold, and I don't have a raven mold. So, but I thought this turned out really cool, and I could do that because Ravenclaw's blue, and I have a blue, and Slytherin is green, but I don't have a green, so I'd have to look to see if I could find a green in that color, and then I could make these for their swaps. They don't take much resin, hardly at all. So anyway, I thought I'd show that to you and see what you guys thought, if that would be a really cool idea for Gryffindor. So, all right, back to the project. So I am going to pour my resin in there, and then I'm going to mix my white in there. But let's check to see if it's at temperature first. Oh yeah, it is there. I just have to talk. Talk a minute. Okay. I am going to pour in, I think, just enough to fill this area. So we'll see, and it may run into the legs a little bit. And that's okay. I don't mind that. Because we're only going to put the bloom. I don't mind if it goes in there just a little bit. I just want to make sure that it's deep enough. Okay. And of course, I spotted a Sylvia hair. And that cat, I tell you, where did it go? There it is. She's always thinking she needs to contribute. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get my inks down. So I chose aqua and yellow green. Okay. torch. Now we let this cure, and then we will come back and we will put another clear layer, just a little clear layer on top, and then we'll do a small, another, well, maybe not. I said I was going to do one color. Jeez. Okay, never mind. We're just going to go with this bloom. So when we come back, we're going to brush with chameleon powder because I screwed up. I did both colors versus one. I forgot I said that. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm sorry. Oops. Totally forgot that I said that. Okay, well, I guess that'll be another day, another experiment for another day. All right, we'll be back. See you in a little bit. Bye. Okay, y'all, we are back. So, we are going to, we are going to brush everything with the powder. And then we are going to add a clear coat up to probably ought to use that up to about here, and then tomorrow morning when that's all cured, then we're going to add black to finish it, or maybe just under that, maybe just under. Yeah, I'll see when I'm pouring it. It's kind of hard to explain, but we're going to put powder all over everything right now. Sylvie Ann's hair's in there, I tell you. I must be carrying it in here, that's all I can think. Okay, I got it. Really? I just put my brush in resin. Ugh. To clean that with alcohol. What did I do with the lid? To this. Oh, It's over here. Okay. Paddle cleaned off here. You guys still with me? All right. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna pour this in here. A little slow. A couple bubbles on top. Just gonna go up, part way up the arm, or the leg, or whatever it's called. Arm, leg. Can't see how far it is at the head. Okay, I think that's as far as we're gonna go. Because that puts it up both legs. And I might prop it just a tad, because I don't want that much in its head. So I might get me a couple sticks here, prop his head up, or actually, yeah, prop his head up so that it runs down into his legs more. I don't know if I want to prop him up that quite that much. Just like that. So now it's up both legs, arms, and not quite so much up his back or up his head. Gotta fill that bottle of alcohol. So that doesn't run back in there. Okay, I think that's perfect. All right, we will come back in the morning and we will put the black on that. All right, see you guys in the morning. Good night, everyone. Good morning, you all. It is now time to fill this with black. Yay! All right, I don't know how much. I mixed up 3 ounces. I don't know, I doubt that it's going to take 3 ounces, but I'm going to put half of this in here. A little bit more. And we're going to make it black. And if I need more, I'll mix up more. I thought I had my powder over here. Yes, I don't. I'm off camera just a bit, just 1 second. Just mixing in my mica powder here. I don't think I need any more than that, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see you in a little while. Bye. Welcome back, you guys. What's that you say? Oh, that? Well, let's just take a look at that. What does it look like? Well, here's the thing. I put it underneath my Let's Resin curing machine. I had it propped up on some things because when I poured it, it was coming all the way over here, which you can still see it was, because I had propped it so that the resin could flow this way, which made the frog unstable, and so it wasn't level. So I put it under the resin curing machine and didn't realize. I went to lift the lid off the resin curing machine and there was no frog. I'm like, what? Where did the frog go? So I looked at, and it was stuck to the plastic thing underneath the deal. Now, if this doesn't tell you how my week has been going, I don't know what does. Perfect explanation. I mean, it's not going to affect anything. I can fill it in. It's just the fact that it's hilarious. You have to laugh. I mean, my goodness. Can anything else go wrong? Oh, goodness. Lord. You just have to laugh. You really do, because if you don't laugh, then life just becomes complicated. Oh, goodness sakes. I was just like, what in the heck happened to my frog? It disappeared. And this one over here, I was trying to get it level so that all the feet had the same amount, and this one over here kept it kept backflowing over here. I was getting frustrated, which I thought I had it level, but I didn't think about it reaching the top of the curing machine. Oh, goodness sakes. You just laugh with me, guys. Just laugh with me, because it's hilarious. And then I got bubbles underneath here, which I was trying to fish out. So, I mean, you won't even see that, but I'll fill it in. It's not that big of a deal. All right, guys, are you ready to see this? Let's see if this bloom worked. That's really all I care about, and whether or not the color worked. So, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow. Look at that, and look, the color even worked. So look, you can really see that color in there now, that we expanded it onto its head and its arms and the top of his legs. Wow, that is so cool. And the colors match. I just changed my mind and went with the blues and the greens. And then his eyes are also blue and green. Look at that. That is so cool how that color shifts from blue to green to brown or orange or whatever color that is. And the bloom is pretty. I stopped it right there so it wouldn't go any further. I tried to stop it, but by trying to swirl those so that it wouldn't go very far, but it went ahead and spread. But that's okay. Is it a perfect bloom? No, it's not. But that's because when I was pouring the resin, my cup, the ridge of the turtle, why do I keep calling this a turtle? In the very beginning of the video, I call it a turtle too. It's a frog. Good grief. Because the edge of the frog was preventing me from being able to pour out of my cup, so I had to use a oh my goodness, I had to use one of these, and so that made it easier to put it in there. So look at that, you guys. I just love that shift. That color is phenomenal in there. Just love it. Okay, well, I think we did it. Definitely a success on that powder. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And I like the colors. They turned out nice. Matches perfectly. All right, guys. Well, this experiment is over, and so now I can move on to the real experiment that I'm going to try. I'm going to wait till that hardens up just a little bit and get those out of there. So there has been a suggestion made that we're going to try, and it's going to be on a much bigger scale. So I wanted to find out how small I could make a bloom in a project and see if it would work, and it does work. I mean, I could use a little work on the blooming, but you have to understand they have there's some legs, so it kind of spreads, but it needs to be in a more rounder surface. So, and that's, I don't want to give any more away. So, but yeah, it worked perfect. I love him. He's very pretty. I made him a little throne to sit on. This is one of those stand molds. Extra resin, just threw it all in there. So he has his own little throne to sit on. Yeah. All right, guys. This video is complete, and I am ready to move on to the next phase of this test. So tomorrow I will start that and reveal what it is that we're going to do. So let me bring you down so you guys can look at these phenomenal colors in here. I'm going to shift them just a little bit. Hopefully it stays focused. So you can see. Bring it back up just a little bit so it stays focused. But isn't that just cool? That powder is phenomenal. I hope, I checked on it yesterday or last night, or my days are all running together, and it was sold out. So yeah, let's just do it this way. It makes it much easier to see. And it was sold out. Everybody must have seen my video. Hilarious. Anyway, so I hope they get it back in soon, because when they do, I'm going to order me a couple little things of it so that I have it. Bring the light down here. Hopefully that shines it up just a little bit. It's just the craziest shift on those colors. It's like green and blue, and like from here I can see green, and I can see purple, I can see gold, I can see blue. Just doesn't, the camera just doesn't do this any justice. Oh, there you go. There's green and blue. You can see it right there. And over here, you can see the blue. It's just like a rainbow. Like after a rainstorm, you know, you get a rainbow. That's pretty much what this is like. So it's very cool. All right, guys, I could sit here and stare at this all day, and that's really cool too. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for coming in with me on this journey of this test for my next project, and I hope you like it. And like I said, I love experimenting with things, and this just happens to be one of these experiments that we're gonna try on a bigger scale. And I just love my little mark on the back. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, if I wanted to do that, I couldn't. And yeah. Oh goodness. All right, guys, that's it for this video, and we'll move on to the next video. I'll try to get some really good pictures of it and put it at the end of the video. I don't know, sometimes it's hard to do that, but I'll try. All right, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day for all the fathers out there today. I hope you enjoy your day and enjoy your family and enjoy your kids, because from what I seen on the news last night, there's been some icky stuff that happened last night, and those fathers don't get to spend time with their families today. So enjoy your children and have a great Father's Day. All right. Just one last shot of this frog. He's beautiful. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.